Yes, we are definitely loud enough on my end. How are we doing, future Joshua? We're good. Okay. It's been a minute since we've tried Dark Souls. It's been, I don't know, maybe a week. Hello, by the way. Hello, friends. I hope you've had a wonderful day. If you haven't had a wonderful day, that's okay. I haven't had a wonderful day, as you might be able to tell from the title of tonight's stream. I thought I'd call it Depression versus Dark Souls because I have been hella depressed today, and I have been hella depressed this evening, and so far I've been hella depressed all night too. So I will probably, I don't know, I don't know how it's gonna come across. I might be a bit more sarky, I might be, I don't know, a bit quiet, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I hope you've had a wonderful day though. Dark Souls, I am thinking I might end up regretting, because we're down here in the DLC trying to beat Artorias. I think we've done it's either 2 or 3 streams trying to beat him. And that means that tonight, maybe, I need to check, but tonight might make it equal to the Ornstein and Smoth boss fight, which took 4 entire streams. I guess the first thing is we need to try and remember how we get there. I don't know why exactly we're wearing Havel's armor right now, to be quite honest. Oh, I remember. Yeah, we did the thing with the shield. Okay. So I have realised in the last Dark Souls stream how awesome it is to have a shield that blocks 100% of physical damage. Because as long as we have the stamina, we can basically tank the entire hit. I have been using I think it's called the Grass Crest Shield, basically the whole game, because it gives us a cute little stamina bonus. And I figured, well, to a certain extent, a shield's a shield, right? But the difference between 95% physical damage and 100%, oh my gosh. I cannot understate how game-changing that's been. Especially as someone that we tend to sit behind the shield maybe a smidge more than we should. And I think the first 2 streams trying to beat Artorias, I stripped down out of our rather awesome looking armor combo that we had, that was medium roll like we are now, into like some pissy little robes. So we would get cut to pieces, but we had this super fast, super acrobatic roll. To be honest, I still describe that as pretty acrobatic. I mean, we are wearing multiple layers of stone armor. But yeah, because we've lost the stamina bump from the shield, we've gone with the stamina mask, the serial killer mask, as I keep calling it. Equally looks like some kind of cult member mask, maybe more so. And then I guess past Joshua went through and got the armor sorted so that we don't have the heavy roll. We have the good shield, and the screen, there we go. The screen had a little second where it wasn't working there, which I should be very grateful that didn't happen during the boss fight. If there are any other glitches it wants to get out the way before we start, that would be fab. But yeah, I'm gonna trust past Joshua. I don't remember exactly because I think it was about a week ago, the last time we played Dark Souls. I mean, we're not going to do it first try for sure. Even the most optimistic person maybe wouldn't expect to do it the first try of the stream. So we'll get this. This can be our little refresher. I mean, I already know one thing that we've done wrong. We should have cast, before we came in here, we should have cast the thing that makes our weapon do more damage. Because Artorias goes too quick for us to cast it when we're down here. See what I mean about the shield, though? It's literally just down to stamina. If we have the stamina, we can block. Okay, we do need to do a little Estus here. Oh, yeah, down we go. Down we go. Okay, well, job number one is we need to remember to cast. It's not magic weapon. I can't remember what it's called. Not that one. Sunlight Blade, that's it. But I forgot that we unlocked more attunement slots as well. This is wild, having 4 different... That's very cool. Okay. Even though we're not great with them. Although, actually, having said that, yeah, we upped our faith to 30. So I guess we're some kind of like warrior monk. Boom. Maybe a warrior monk doesn't. No, we'd be like a crusader class, something like that. Like a Templar knight kind of thing. Okie doke, let's try this again, shall we? I mean, we're already going to be down an Esther. Oh, yeah, but hang on. So if I'm remembering right, we get 20 Estus from Firelink. So whenever the Estus goes down below about 10, we should walk back. The odds of it mattering all in a single boss fight is very small. But okay, we want to go for this one. Hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Oh, that's not... Oh, sugar. Okay, I mean, step 1 is maybe remember to re-equip the shield before we go in. Oh, no, we're going to get stuck in an Estus loop. Oh, no. Okay, we are balls deep in an Estus loop. Kind of did it. We escaped the Estus loop momentarily. Okay, so I remember he has this move where he summons a bunch of, I don't know, like dark tendrils and powers up. And it means that any hit, it will one shot, whatever it's called, one hit kill us. Knock us out with a single punch. So let's nip back to, well, while I remember, let's go back to filing. This really shouldn't take long at all. Okay. I mean, honestly, at this point, we're probably good with the humanities. So we could just use one of the double ones and kindle the bonfire, but I don't know. Okay. Sugar. I think that's the first one. That's where we enter the DLC. I think it's this one. We will find out. I would say it's gone well. That's good. I mean, I talk about this a bunch because every time I start the stream, I don't have a paragraph memorized or something that it probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but I guess I've sort of fallen into a bit of a habit with what I say when I start the stream. I mean, thinking about it, what do I say? I say, hello friends, I hope you've had a wonderful day. I don't know why I started saying wonderful every time. And then, I don't know, maybe half the time, my anxiety kicks in and it's like, wait, no, you're coming across like, you're coming across like overly positive, which I mean is fairly ironic. But like, oh, everything's awesome. You have to be awesome. If you're going to be in chat, you have to be having an awesome time, and you have to be hype, and all that bollocks. So about, I don't know, maybe half the time I kind of self-correct and then do a terrible job of explaining what I mean. But I am glad when everyone has a good day. I mean, I think that's fairly. I'm doing it again, right? I'm doing what I was just moaning at myself for doing. Here we go. Here we go, Artorias. Please end our ramble. Okay, well, we've already got a hit in. We are yet to take any damage, which may not last much longer. See, you'd think being on the third stream trying to beat this fella, I would recognize, I don't know what attacks are coming. So I'm reacting as he does it. I don't know, like, oh, that means he's gonna do that one, the big poke, or a sweeping one, or the jumping one. I know that when he does that, he can do it up to 3 times. Oh, this is not good. Okay, we got no stamina. Boop. 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 Okay, oh, here we go. So this is when he does his, like, charging up move, which I guess has some kind of AoE attack when it happens. I did not remember that. Distracted by the floppy arm. I forgot about the floppy arm. Oh, well, now that's all I'm going to see again. I kind of forget because it goes so quickly. And the dude, he's not like, well, what's the big flying demon thing? The fire sage, the asylum demon, right? Where it's so big and so slow that you can very easily keep track of what's happening. With that, it's more like the attacks have such a big radius that you have to be thinking a bit in advance. With Artorias or Ornstein and Smoth, and probably some more if I thought about it. It's more just like reacting to the, do we need to go left dodge, right dodge, back dodge, block. And the attacks are so fast. Artorias himself, I mean, he's not that agile, but his attacks are super fast. So I don't really have time to like sit and look at what's going on. So I basically forget, even like now when we're talking about it. After a couple of attempts, I will forget about the floppy arm. And then like all I'm focusing on is just the big sword. Except now I'm looking at the floppy arm. And it's all I can see. I mean, it's like, I've never had, what's it called, a dislocated arm or shoulder or something. But it sort of resembles that. Which I guess is, I don't know exactly how or why his arm got busted. But I guess it would be the same if it's like literally destroyed. So it's like a big bag full of bone shards. It's kind of contained in his armor. Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to pull this off, are we? Fling one of those, and we missed. That sums it up right there. So now he can kill us with any attack. Ooh. Okay. Oof. Okay, we're going to get stuck in an Estus loop again. Ooh. And we escaped it. Ooh. It's it kind of makes him less intimidating, I think. Because especially where normally he's like, I don't know, what was he, like 3 times our size? In awesome armor with a giant sword. That's bad enough. But then when he loads up his I don't know what to call it. When he charges up and becomes Mega Artorias. I don't know. I'm very interested to see, like, what this whole abyss is. I don't know. I mean, I've been curious since literally the first 5 seconds of the DLC, when you go up to the portal and then the spooky hand comes through and grabs us. That was freaky as hell. And it was so different to anything that we've seen so far. So I am very looking forward to... I mean, I'm assuming that Artorias isn't the last boss, right? Because barely anything's happened. I mean, I guess they could do some kind of bullshit cutscene to end it, but I don't know. I think they wouldn't. If what they're trying to do with the DLC is like add more and with more difficulty, they're not then going to go, oh yeah, it's been like 2 bosses, and then we're going to give you like a 30-second cutscene. I don't know. Maybe they would have done that in the actual game, but I don't think in the DLC. Oh. I'm very tempted to try that one, because the slash, it doesn't really have a... Oh, there he goes. It doesn't have a lot of range. What we should probably do is Estus. Oh, get the shield out. Perfect. Yeah, I think the heavy attack it has... it's not a ton, because obviously the sword is still the same size. But going for a thrust rather than slash. The slash is good when he's hopping around. But like there, maybe we wouldn't have hit him if we did a slash. I'm trying to remember. I think we got him down to half health once. That is, as of... I don't even think that was the last. I think that was in the second stream. Oh, down we go. I think we did that once, and that was the best we ever did. And I mean, there we nearly got to half health. What's that? I don't know, about 55%? Oh, and we did. See, it's not like the end is in sight. And we have kind of hit a plateau. Let's actually rest at that one. I don't know. I think maybe we're just going to have to be lucky. We're going to have a lot of things go right, as well as getting more used to the moves. I don't know. Hello, Ents. How's life? Sorry for disturbing you once again. I wish there was a bonfire down there. But I suppose I should be grateful that... I mean, it's 2 enemies that take 2 hits each. compared to some of the bits, that is... I mean, it takes, what, like 2 minutes? If that. I'll take that. I will happily take that. Right, I know we've only lost a fraction of our health, but for the sake of an Estus, we've got to go in. We're probably not going to do it, but we have to go in with the... giving ourselves the best chance we can. Even if inside we don't think we're going to do it. Okay, ooh. Yeah. I was a bit greedy trying to go in for a second attack. Boop. Boop. Missed. Boop. I mean, this is going reasonably well. Sugar. What is... Do you want to do some more jumping? Oh, sugar. Stab, stab, stab. I think... Did we do it? So, once we interrupted him, and that means that he carries on doing still a lot of damage. But, you know, like that, we got hit there, and we're pretty much Gucci. Is he trying to do it again? No. Ooh. Boop. Okay, we should probably Estus. Boop. Where was that going? Oh. Not today, motherfucker. God, we've interrupted him twice in a row. That is pretty good going. It definitely makes it sort of doable. Still very hard. But... is it my imagination, or is he getting a bit disoriented as you do more damage? It's like his aim is worse. Oh, nope. Shit. Oh my gosh. This is the best we've ever done. Oh my gosh. I mean, oh, I can taste the serotonin. Come on. Come on, butt stab. Estus. Yep, don't let him do his magic power. No, not today, motherfucker. Come on, hit the dude. Yes, yes, one more. Fuck yes! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. How do we do? I haven't done any of these since we did it and fell off the cliff that time. But oh my gosh, that is precisely how I feel right now. I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever jumped up in the air and fist pumped the sky. I think I've always been too depressed to do that. But hell yes. Oh my gosh. We forgot the chest hat and ring. Honestly, I don't care. It would have been nice. It would have been really nice to have the extra souls. But, oh my gosh, we've done it. The sad thing is, I'm pretty sure whatever the next boss is going to be just as, if not more difficult. 51,000 souls. I mean, it's no 200,000, but that's maybe possibly... Oh, sugar. Enter the gazebo. What is in the gazebo? I mean, I'm hoping maybe for a bonfire. That would be absolutely wonderful. Where's this taken us? I mean, I'm not seeing a bonfire here. I can't believe we did that. Guys, I'm so glad. I am so glad. Oh, is that a bonfire down there? Ooh, perfect. Yeah, it's a good job we came back then. I swear I heard something. Oh, hang on, that's some... Oh, crumbs. Okay. So it looks like maybe there's two different directions we can go. First things first, rest at the bonfire. And we'll repair all our bits and bobs. There we go. I kind of want to swap our armor back to what it was. But that 100% physical reduction on the shield is going to be so... Oh, hang on. So this is a new area. Ooh, that's a new person. What is that thing? It's like, I mean, it doesn't look too dissimilar from the beasties in Dead Space. They also make a very similar sound. What's that? Yeah, don't walk around with 50,000 souls. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we did it. Because it wasn't putting me off playing, but, I mean, it's different, isn't it? When you're in something. It's like in Morrowind, when we're in the middle of a bunch of quests versus, oh, okay, now Caius is sending us off to gather some more info from this whatever. I'm so excited to see what happens. I mean, that thing was quite freaky. I can also hear, I mean, you, I assume, can also hear the vague groaning. What are we doing? Let's go... Should we go for that? I reckon. Oh, who is making that noise? I mean, we can level up in a second. What creature is making zombie noises? Is that you? Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so I don't think it can actually get us here. Let's go for that. Boom. Okay, so we've got... what do we have? We have... That way has a name. So I'm thinking this way. First of all, we'll see what this is. Purple Coward's Crystal. What is that? The Battle of Stoicism Gazebo. What is this? A blue bonfire. What is this? A great crown. The Plaque of Legends. Wonder if we could find Big Peter. Because Big Peter knew what they were doing. I mean, the likelihood that they're playing right now is fairly small. Team Dace. I don't know what that means. Dual Ruins. Team Ruins. I don't know if this is going to be something good. I think it might end up just not connecting. Because if there is PvP going on, I imagine it would probably be A, not DLC, and B, something way in the normal areas. Yeah. Okie doke, well at least we've opened that now, so we're not wandering. That's where Artorias was. Was it here? Here we go. I don't think any enemies except black... Ah, that's good to know. They can still ominously gurgle, though, which is not ideal. Okay. So, I don't know... Yeah, that's not going to end well. I don't know... There was something going on with time travel, right? We don't really know what yet, but there was some kind of spooky alternate timeline shit, or I don't know. Can't get in there. So I guess we're back to only having the one way to go. Why do we've done it again. We're not using our shield. Honestly, I think I'm going to swap our stuff back. Let me, because that's a pretty good. And then let me see. Boom. And boom. Okay. So now let's go. What was it? The hat was it our old friend, the Fangboar helm, and this I think was Ornstein, which is somewhere. There we go. I think was that Havel's. And then... oh, I don't remember. That one. Maybe we didn't have Havel's gauntlets. What are we at weight-wise? That's 5. Grasscrest is even lighter. And we're saying 10. Maybe that was... maybe we had Havel's boots. And then that, I think, pushes us over. But if we go back for this one... yeah, weight-wise, we are still medium rolling. I'm not a huge fan. How does that compare to that? Oh, I took a picture of that, didn't I? For this precise reason. Okay, where was it? Here we go. So that is our light armor combo. Where's... please tell me I took one of... oh no, I didn't. Sugar. Okay. Frustrating. Well, looking at... let's go back to... what was it? That one and that one, right? So compared to the one we just had on, we now do... 52. Oh yeah, we're good to go back to sugar. Which one was it? That one. Oh no, we're not. Let's just go with that. So that does... okay, so we're down half a weight unit, but we're still in the same category. Physical defense is way higher on this one. This is 341 versus 329 with better strike, slash and thrust. Magic defense is 20 lower. Flame defense is identical. Lightning is 20 lower. Okay. What about poise is 6 lower. So in that case, it probably comes down to appearance, honestly. And this way, we get to have our good old friend, the Fangboar Helm. So I vote. We've used the Fangboar Helm for the entire game. If we can stay somewhat stat relevant while keeping that, I'm all for it. Fangboar Helm all the way. Okie doke. So that's the PvP bit. Oh, it was through here, right? Let's go see if we can find out what's going on with the portals and the time travel and the spookiness. Nothing there. Okay. Ulysil Township. So here's Johnny the Groaner. The most distracting presence next to a honestly quite a nicely located bonfire. If we had to hang out somewhere, I mean, we got fresh air. We're in a forest, but we still have structures. Granted, there's these things that keep moaning in ecstasy. Ooh, that's something glowing down there. I'm guessing we couldn't jump that. Okay. All crumbs. We got a whole bunch of them. They kind of... I don't want to... Oh, down he goes. I don't remember what the other enemy was, but we came across something in Dark Souls that I thought had the exact... It was different models. One of them was the not the Ents that we've found here, but the tree things in Darkroot. And there was another enemy that it was different, like the model was different, but the attack animation was identical. I don't know if it's the case for them, but it was very familiar. What do we have here? Try amazing chest. Is that another pun? I don't know. We will find out. I mean, I'm not seeing a chest anywhere, but something might be there when we go down. I'm thinking all this open space means a big enemy might come swooping down. Kind of expecting that. Okay. So that is not working. Do we take a plunge? That's probably not going to end well, is it? I am tempted to try, though. I am very tempted to try. I mean, the bonfire's kind of close. Shall we do the... I mean, now I know it's coming. Oh, dear. Yes. So I reckon... Because, again... that's definitely somewhere we can go at some point. But I think we're going to have to... That's probably going to be a shortcut that we come back from, I would guess. Yeah, if we can aggro 2... That was a bit risky. Oh, and the timers are going. Okay, 1 second. And we'll start that one. So, okay, there we go. So I watched the first season of Fallout today. I've seen season 1, I haven't seen season 2. So before I watched season 2, I rewatched season 1. Holy shit, it's good. But it got me missing Fallout. I know that... Not sure what the giggling was that time. I know right now we are playing a Bethesda game. We're playing Morrowind. But I would love to play Fallout at some point as well. Not Fallout 76 though. I played that and I did all the story and everything. But it took so long because it's grindy and MMO-y. So I'm never going to get back into that. That is like No Man's Sky. I loved it. I had a really good time, but it took so long to get where I got to. And I know that I could load straight into where we were however many years ago, but I know my brain and I wouldn't go into it. Okay, this is not great. These seem to be a bit tougher. Maybe that dude's buffing them. I don't know. It's one of those trick elevators that only works if you stepped on it at the bottom. All the rage in 500 years ago, Ulasil. They're very cool. I mean, it beats the... Because the lifts... The one by Firelink, for example, because it's the first one I can think of in the main game. That's some kind of chain, right? That's a very mechanical thing. The ones here, it's magic, it's levitation. So it's very cool. If we were in the future, I'd be thinking, oh, it's sci-fi levitation, but because we're in the past, I'm gonna go with magic levitation. So that's super cool. This is very confusing, which is not super cool. Oh dear. Is that the first death by gravity tonight? I don't know. Okay, hang on. Consider this your evening medication reminder. Or morning, or wherever you might be. I'm gonna go have my crazy pills. clearly that person is not a fan of antidepressants. Okay. We should be back. Let me check. Yes, we're back. God, I've had my headset on this entire time. So, again, we have all had to sit listening to that. Not the most welcoming sound, is it? We are back here. I don't know where were we? Went that way. This is where we. I thought this is where we fought Artorias. Maybe not. Yeah, that is where we fought Artorias, I think. Okay. So I don't know. I think we fully explored everywhere here. I'm fairly sure. I might be wrong though. Did we go... Where does this take us? I don't know where this has brought us, but I think that's another shortcut that we can't use yet. Did we go this way? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so we've been down here because I remember fighting these wolf creatures. I don't know what's through here. If we can not be eaten alive by Cujo, that would be perfect. Weakness giant. Did we get here? This is looking slightly familiar. Yeah, we came here. Then I don't remember. Did we try falling down there? Oh, we got a conveniently placed ladder. Wonderful. Ooh, this does not bode well. Okay. I mean, we have... is that going to be water that we can cross? I've been fooled by Dark Souls before, so we'll be careful. A dragon high above the sky, out of sight of the naked eye. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, yeah, I guess there is a dragon there. So... Okay, I was not expecting that. So is that a boss? I mean, we gotta go get... Hello again, stranger. We gotta go and see where that goes. If we can find the way back, which honestly we probably won't be able to. But we got it. Oh, it was down here, right? We got to get those 2 other items because maybe one of them is going to be something important. Did we go this way? Oh, we got more wolfies. Oh, I guess maybe there was an item there and we picked it up already. I don't know. It feels like that dragon kind of appeared out of nowhere. I'm aware that's probably the point. But I thought it meant like... When I read that, I thought, okay, so I reckon what's going to happen is we're going to have to go and get like a ring or a, I don't know, something that means that we can interact with whatever funky alternate dimension shenanigans are going on. And that would let us see this giant dragon that would be like sat on there or something. It seemed honestly like it was more just, it was like on the other side of the hill, hiding, waiting for us, rather than yeah, see, he's not. I thought he'd come out from like behind a cloud or something, like materialize from the ether. Instead, I'm pretty sure he was sneaking. Oh, and I guess we can cross that. Right, so let's see if we can get all of them. Perfect. So, oh, I hear movement. Let's get over. Yep. He's gone again. Yeah, so I don't know what we're supposed to... It seems to be a bit like... I remember Seath. Seath had an attack the first time we fought him, where he did basically like that, and it just wiped out everything. That was like crystal magic or something, whereas this seems to be, I mean, it doesn't look like fire. I'm comparing it in my head to the dragon that we haven't actually killed, that's on the bridge, like way at the start of the main game. That was like bright red fire. Maybe it's the lighting, but it looked more like the lightning effect. Which, granted, in itself does somewhat look like fire. Let's have a look, shall we? I don't think we found a fake door or anything so far in the DLC either. I don't know if that means that there aren't any or if it just means that we haven't found them. But yeah, so hang on. So I don't know how we'd hit the dude. I mean, that looks like something over there, right? Like, look where our helmet is. Just above that, there's the green cliff here, but then there's something else. There's something kind of black that's got some kind of moving element. And I mean, obviously we got movement there at the waterfall. But that, it could be nothing. It could be a bug. No idea. But it looks odd. I don't think, if we look around everywhere else... Yeah, see, the trees here, right? I can't get comfortable. I don't know if that's him. Let's try... I mean, we have some arrows. We don't have many. But we have some, and I am very curious. I'm sure it's probably absolutely nothing. Which one has the best range? How do we see that? Its range is shorter. Okay, not that one then. So I guess that one, probably, right? The longbow. That's the only one we have. So how do we do this? I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's probably absolutely nothing. Even if we can hit it, which we probably won't be able to. Yeah, no. Okay, it's just... Okay. In that case, we'll get our... Where's our magic? Religion. Utensil. I don't really know what these talismans are. Like, the catalysts, I call the magic wands, right? And the pyromancy glove is somewhat self-explanatory. But the faith talisman thing, I don't know what that is. Right, we gotta keep our eyes peeled for, I guess, I don't even think we've seen it yet. We've just seen the big attack it does. I mean, I don't know if we could, like... Shit, it's quite far over there. Is it? I don't know how long we have. I mean, again, I'm not seeing a... Oh. Are we good? I think we might have survived that. Again, though, I'm not really seeing a big dragon. Yeah, I'm not seeing a dragon. I don't know. Good evening / day to you too. It's going well, thank you. I hope it's going well with you also. I was pretty down when I started tonight's stream, hence the title. But we did really well. I didn't think we'd beat Artorias. It took 3 streams to beat him. I am very glad that the time we beat him, it was when I was feeling pretty down. I am not seeing the big dragon anywhere. Maybe it doesn't spawn unless we go right in the middle. And I feel like it should be somewhat obvious. It's a big fire-breathing dragon. I mean, honestly, I thought we had a lot more souls than we did. So if we only had... Yeah, see, I thought that was him up there. Oh, we put the bow away. That thing up there, I thought was going to be like his foot. That looks like something. Which we probably have to walk all the way around the outside, because we might gonna go swimming. Oh, I thought for a second, oh, we've survived because we're hiding under the waterfall. But no. Kind of want to see what's in that chest. I mean, we are so sidetracked right now. We're supposed to be going that way. I got turned around and ended up back at... Still haven't spoken to this person. We beat Artorias. Then we got to here and I was like, is this the right way or are we backtracking? And then I ended up going... Where is it? Down here. And I was like, it looks a little bit familiar, but I don't think we went all the way. And we are now doing progressively more every time down here. We've got the 3 items down in... I don't know what to call it. I don't know if we're going to fight the big dragon. So I don't know if it is a boss arena. In the big wide open space. We've got... I thought we had gotten all of the items. And I guess we have. But I did not know that there was also a chest here until that last time. Okay, so we got a chest over there. Don't know if that means maybe there's something that side. I don't know. Marvelous Chester. Oh, that's the dude. That I know who that is. Is this my first playthrough? Yes. This is. I mean, technically, no. I played the original version of Dark Souls when it, like, a couple of years after it came out, and I got as far as Blighttown, and the combination of playing it on an Xbox 360, it would crash like constantly, coupled with how difficult Blighttown was, and I didn't really get into the whole Dark Souls mindset. So I didn't enjoy it, and I bailed. I thought I was relatively far through. Now I know that we had barely scratched the surface. But after, what would it have been, about three or four streams, we were in completely new territory. And I had basically forgotten everything, except how horrible Blighttown was. Honestly, now Blighttown is not that bad. We've been in much worse places. And we have, we've beaten, I think, every boss in the main game. That's the wrong way. Aside from the big ending and the DLC, which is what we're doing now. Then we're going to try Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring and Bloodborne if they ever release it on Xbox, which I doubt, unfortunately. Kind of hoping that the movie, or the, I don't know if it's a movie or a TV series that's in development, I'm hoping that that kind of entices some big important people to be like, oh yeah, we'll make that. We'll stop making that exclusive. Probably wishful thinking, but okay, so we've picked up, there was a chest there. I don't think there was anything that side. I don't know if there's anything that side. Now I enjoy it, and I now understand that the whole point of Dark Souls is that it's hard and that you die over and over and over. That's the gameplay loop. You're not supposed to. I know expert people, like, they can play the whole game without taking a single hit. I am not that person. Oh, okay, well that's the first sight of the dragon. Ooh. Oh. For a brief second there, I thought, no way, we survived. There is another item over there that we don't have, though. Yeah, I didn't really, like, I would be doing a boss and I'd get frustrated, and because I think I was comparing it to another RPG, medieval fantasy kind of game. I've never played a Souls-like before. Other than, I think, Lords of the Fallen I played, because that was free for a while. But I didn't really know that that's kind of what you sign up for when you play Dark Souls. But then it makes those bits where you do succeed, it makes those bits mean so much more. And I think, honestly, it probably clicked for me. I had enjoyed streaming this game. It was fun, and the bits of lore were cool, and the vibe was cool. But I didn't really get it properly until we fought Ornstein and Smaug, however you pronounce their name. And it took us 4 entire streams to beat them. And it's the closest we've gotten to bailing on the game completely. But that feeling when we finally beat them, honestly, I think it's up there for like my most memorable gaming moments. I would say it's probably top 5. And that includes like not just in my 10 months as a streamer. We're talking compared to like playing Skyrim for the first time. The rooftop scene in Assassin's Creed 2. Like, it was so good. And in that moment, it all kind of clicked for me, and I was like, right, that's what Dark Souls is. And we had a glimpse of that tonight when we was going for a double. Okay, well, I think we've actually survived. Little concerned that he's going to appear from somewhere and zap us again before we can get that. Oh, hello, friend. Oh, yeah, he's doing a double. Goff's Great Arrow. Ooh. I mean, he's only given us 3. Not sure we have good enough aim. I mean, it's a lot better now that I know that we can actually. Spoke too soon. But I think that's every item from down here now. I almost forgot tonight. I should probably have an alarm, honestly. Because I forget quite a lot. Honestly, the main thing is I usually kind of go, I should be sleepy right now. And if I'm not sleepy after about 3 a.m, I'm like, yeah, somebody forgot their meds. And last night's stream, we went back into Dead Space. And I was quite into it. Annoyingly, I wasn't really feeling it at the start. And just before the stream died, we finally started making a bit of progress, and I was immersed, and I was like, I felt like we were in it. We don't need to be going this way, do we? I'm just realizing we're done here for now, I think. And we hit about the 1 hour mark, and in the same way that it takes us a bit to warm up for Dark Souls, and then the stream died. And I don't know, I kept going for, I don't know, I would say about 10 minutes, because I was mid-ramble and I was mid-scare. So the combination meant that I was super concentrated here and not here. So I don't know exactly when it cut off. I will find out when it comes to, I'm now 6 days behind, not a whole week, so we're making progress. Making clips from the streams. I guess we should probably...
You, is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot?
I mean, yes, we
I wish to
oh, jeez.
with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
I mean, no. Because we want to make a boss weapon, I would imagine. So...
Yes, of course.
No. Sorry, but
I must not
no.
be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
Well, Artorias is dead, isn't he? So... And we're literally carrying his soul in our pocket. So maybe we shouldn't do what Artorias would have done. And he had his fudged up arm. So maybe he's not the person we should be emulating here.
What is it? Something else? Have you changed your mind? Then you have no business.
No. Okay. Backseating is absolutely fine. It's my first playthrough, but I am aware that most people that watch Dark Souls, they know Dark Souls. So, advice and tips and everything, they are greatly appreciated. And like, I don't think there's been any bosses or anything where someone said, oh yeah, by the way, you need to do this. And then that single piece of advice alone has meant that the very next try we've nailed it. So and like I still have to do it. If someone says like, I don't know, these things suck against fire, that's all well and good, but I still have to cast the fireball and not die, which we might be about to. Jeez. Okay. That is what happens when we try and face 4. You need to not be overconfident, and we'll just beckon and get 2 to come over. I know some people are very much against backseat gaming. And that's completely fine. Like, that is entirely their choice. And like, I'm not saying that if we play a game where there's like a giant twist at the end, I'm not saying that it's maybe a bit of a dick move to spoil the twist, like when we very first try the game. But I'm also not... I'm not sat here going like, right, every single aspect I want to experience on my own. I want to struggle exactly the same amount as I would. It's been really helpful in something like Morrowind, where there's a lot of stuff that isn't super obvious. Gameplay mechanics and bits and bobs, and people... Oh, large titanite. People that watch that game have played it a lot more than me. So, I mean, we could imagine that we're hearing a rumor in a tavern, right, from a grizzled old war veteran, going, "Oh, if you ever go to Sen's Fortress, watch out for the snake people." Trying to think what's in Sen's Fortress. The main thing, admittedly, is the snake people. I don't think there's anywhere else here. Here we go. Okay. So from what I remember, the wizard person is quite tough. I think if we get past here, that'll be the furthest we've made it. So I think we beat this fella and this guy sneaking behind the wall there, waiting to pounce. And then I think... Did we take a tumble? I don't remember. I don't think we got much further. I think... I think we died to gravity. Again. We got that one. Oh, I know what happened. We ended up going around this side, and then we fell down... there. So I don't know where this is. Little bit lost. Oh, hello, good sir. Don't mind us. We're with the tourism board. We hear about the gurgling. Oh, that's going to be a point of no return. 6,400 souls, okay. Try the sunlight maggot. Ooh, that's a throwback. And an invasion is awesome because I know there was the dude, I think the last one was probably down in the catacombs, or Tomb of the Giants, there was, I don't think it was the spiky dude, but it was someone, and it was on somewhere like here with an edge, and we fought and killed them, and then their loot icon spawned in the open air, so we had no way of getting there. I don't know if it was a weapon or an armor set, but we got neither. We got neither. Where is... I mean, is it going to be further, right? Ooh, this might take us to where the, that item... Yeah, if we fall down there. So, I don't know... Is that where we're supposed to go? And this is going to be a back road? Or a different area? I'm not sure. Really not sure I want to try jumping. We will not make that. I can almost guarantee it. We could maybe roll from here. That's maybe got more of a chance. Ooh. I mean, we'll take it, but it's not really worth the effort. Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't know how we would get across to that, and it's gone. Let's try... Ooh, oh, there's stairs. Hello, sir. We definitely shouldn't have survived that. That's going to be a big tumble. What about... That... Oh! Sweet. What do we have? Silver pendant. Ooh. What might that be? Silver pendant. Is that going to be an item like that? Probably not. Not that. Not the broken pendant, but the... I mean, it's not a ring, is it? It's a pendant. So it's probably not there. Silver pendant. Now that's all our souls. Oh, there we go. Deflects dark. Ooh. Deflects the dark of the abyss. Ooh, exciting. And it, ooh, that's very cool. So in that case, we should be able to put it in here, right? And then we can use it in battle. If we can, there we go. Kind of looks the same animation as that. Defo can't jump there. Honestly, though, we've only got 7,000 souls. So we've got the pendant. That's probably the most important thing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh dear.